this is 5 for the x. Well, 10, because we got 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. So it's like halfway through. Okay. So here we go. We'll start at 20. So we're going to go down 1. And this is sort of difficult because of the fact that you come by 2. So 1 is really halfway. Do y'all see that? So really, if I come down 1, it's here. Then I'm going to have to go over 5. So when I go over 5, I'm again going like halfway. Okay. So to me, I wouldn't do it that way. You know what I would do? I find 2 points. And always I said for this one, usually it worked, but I don't like that. And I know this live, I'm just being real with you. When I have a problem like that, although I was going to do that, I'll go back and say, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say 6x plus 30y equals 600. And I already know 1 point, right? I know 1 point. I know one of my points is 0, 20. This is my y-intercept, correct? Mm-hmm. So what if I found the x-intercept? What if I found the x-intercept? If my y-intercept x value is 0, then what do you think my x-intercept y value will be? 0. Because here my y-intercept x value is 0, and I got a value for the y. Here, if I'm looking for the x-intercept, then my y value should be 0 because it's on the x-axis. If you got a point on the x-axis, then it has to be 0 for the y because you don't go up or down. That makes sense? So, if I want this, all I have to do is say 6x plus 30 times 0, substitute it in, equals 60. So all I did is, since I know if I want the x-intercept, all I have to do is substitute 0 in.
This is 600.
Okay? And I need to put 600. Thank you. Look at that. H-U-M-A-N all the way, baby. Okay, so here we go. What is 30 times 0?
0.
What's anything times 0?
0.
So that's really gone, right?
Yep.
So really I got 6x equals 600. So,
100.
what is x?
100.
You see that? I already know the answer is 100, but we know that he divided both sides by 6. Okay? So now, no, he did not guess. Okay? So now we know the x-intercept is 100. Okay? Ooh. What does that mean? What does the x represent? Think about it on the, what did we say? Go back and look on the other side. What did the x represent?
Reverse.
Number of cars. So when we have 100 cars, then we have 0 buses, we're going to take up the whole parking lot. Y'all get it? Look, y'all got to really think about real life. So where's my 100 at? This is my 100. Okay, that's my 100. So now I got 2 points. I had my y and I have my x. Now y'all see that when it's 20 buses, you can't park no cars on that parking lot. And when you have 100 cars, you can park no buses. So, okay, so I'm going to connect that. They looking like, okay, Emmanuel. You see that sometimes you have to do things like that when you realize that, hey, I don't want to use this. But it's still, if you go and do the rise and run, you'll end up with negative 1/5 for the slope. It's still the same thing. Okay? You good with that? Okay. So sometimes you have to find another way. And some of you say, well, you know what? I put that in the calculator. You could have. You could have substitute the y equals once you solve for y here. You could have substitute that in your calculator for the f of x. I said substitute in, but just input it and get your table, get your information. Okay, anyway, moving on. The next. It said your rate for babysitting is $7. What is that? What is the rate?
7.
So what do we call it though, mathematically?
7x.
So it's our
Rate.
It's our slope, our rate. It's our slope. So we know that our m equals $7. Okay? Then it says here, you earn $35 in 5 hours. So here, guys, So remember, you know the slope and a point of the line. So they gave us point. So our point here, so here will be our hours, and this is our total. Let me write this down here, your points, hours, total. Okay? So the point they gave us, how many hours?
5.
5 hours. How much we get paid per hour?
5.
How much money we get paid per hour?
5.
$7
Oh, for
an hour.
Six
This
per
our
hour.
rate, remember?
Per hour. Yeah.
$7 an hour. So yes. So for $7 an hour. So we got 5 hours here, and for 5 hours, how much money did they say we get paid? $35. Okay. So here we got our slope, the rates that they're paying us, plus we have a point here. Okay. So our equation would be, and I'm going to this paper right here. So our equation is that y minus y, so 1 equals m x minus x of 1. So here we know that the slope is $7. Y'all see how I put those two equals there? Uh-oh. Fatigue. H-U-M-A-N kicking in. Okay, so here we go. We know it's $7. And then put my x or my minus, my y and my minus. Okay? I know here that this is my y, and I label x and y. This is a y, 35, so I'm going to put 35 here. And then I know that my x is 5. Bam, I got the equation. Now, I know I've been saying solve for y, guys. But we'll solve for it, but we already have a point. Keep in mind, we already got the slope and we got a point. Okay? But I'm going to solve for y because we really want y'all to focus on solving for y. Okay? So what would you do first? What would you do first?
Plus 35.
Is that parentheses? Multiply 7
Yeah,
now.
okay. I'm hearing two things. They said add 35 to both sides, and then they said the parentheses. I'm going to add the 35 first. So I'm going to add 35. Add 35. I can't go inside the parentheses, though, right now. That counts, so that leaves me with y equals 7 times x minus 5, close it, plus 35. Because I can't go inside the parentheses. I have to get rid of it. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you want to insert this in the calculator, you can insert it right here, and you can get your table. Just FY. Okay?
Okay.
But here we go. We got y equals, then the next step I was told is to distribute the 7, to get rid of the parentheses. So I'm going to distribute the 7 throughout the parentheses. So I have here 7x minus 7 times 5, which is 35, plus 35. So I have y equals, I have like terms. I have negative 35 plus 35. What do you get when you combine those?
0.
0. They cancel out. It's gone. So that leaves me with y equals 7x. So what is my slope?
7.
What is my y-intercept? What is it?
0.
0. Because the y is 0. So when y is 0, my bad. But what would be the x?
7.
If I'm looking for the y-intercept, if this is the y-intercept, what is x? X is always
0.
0 when it's the y-intercept. It's always